Hello everyone. This section we will study the point about possible causes of cancers, part 1. The majority of cancers, some 90 to 95% of cases, are due to genetic mutations from environmental factors. The remaining 5 to 10% are due to inherited genetics. Here, environmental factors mean any causes that not inherited genetically, such as lifestyle, economic and behavioral factors, which is not merely pollution. Common environmental factors that contribute to cancer deaths include tobacco, diet, and obesity, lack of physical activity, infections, radiation that both ionizing and non-ionizing are involved in, stress, and pollution. Excepting the rare transmissions that occur with pregnancies and occasional organ donors, cancer is generally not a transmissible disease. The first environmental factor is chemicals. Exposure to particular substances have been linked to specific types of cancer. These substances are called carcinogens. Tobacco smoke, for example, causes 90% of lung cancer. It also causes cancer in the lungs, head, neck, stomach, bladder, kidney, asparagus, and pancreas. Tobacco smoke contains over 50 known carcinogens, including nitroamides and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. So, secondhand smoke is also known to cause cancer even in people who have never smoked. From the National Cancer Institute, some research suggests that secondhand smoke may increase the risk of breast cancer, nasopharyngeal cavity cancer, and nasopharyngeal cancer in adults, and the risk of leukemia, lymphoma, and brain tumors in children. Additional research is needed to determine whether a link exists between secondhand smoke exposure and these cancers. Tobacco is responsible for about 1 in 5 cancer deaths worldwide and about 1 in 3 in the developed world. The right picture shows the lung cancer death rates in the United States, which have mirrored smoking patterns. With increases in smoking, it is followed by dramatic increases in lung cancer death rates and, more recently, decreases in smoking rates since the 1950s, followed by decreases in lung cancer death rates in men since 1990, which shows the heterogeneous effect of tobacco smoking on the lung cancer death rates. Cancer from work-related substance exposure may cause between 2 and 20% of cases, causing at least 200,000 deaths a year. Cancers such as lung cancer and mesothelioma can come from inhaling tobacco smoke or asbestos fibers, or leukemia from exposure to benzene. The second factor is diet and exercise. Diet, physical inactivity, and obesity are related to up to 30 to 35% of cancer deaths. Body mass index, the abbreviation is BMI, is a person's weight in kilograms divided by the square of head in meters. A high BMI can be an indicator of high body fatness. BMI can be used to screen for weight categories that may lead to health problems, but it is not diagnostic of the body fatness or health of an individual. As a numerical value of your weight in relation to your height for adult men and women, the BMI between 18.5 and 24.9 km per square meter indicates a normal weight. A BMI of less than 18.5 kg per square meter is considered underweight. A BMI between 25 km per square meter and 29.9 km per square meter is considered overweight. A BMI of 30 km per square meter or higher is considered obese. In the United States, excessive body weight is associated with the development of many types of cancer and is a factor in 14 to 20% of cancer deaths. A UK study including data on over 5 million people showed high body mass index to be related to at least 10 types of cancer and responsible for around 12,000 cases each year in that country. The research is based on large-scale epidemiological survey and big data analysis, which include bioinformatics and online data analysis. More than half of the effect from diet is due to overnutrition, which means eating too much, rather than from eating too few vegetables or other healthful foods. Physical inactivity is believed to contribute to cancer risk, not only through its effect on body weight, but also through negative effects on the immune system and endocrine system. Physical activity is defined as any movement that uses skeletal muscles and requires more energy than resting. Physical activity can include walking, running, dancing, biking, swimming, performing household chores, exercising, and engaging in sports activities. From the National Cancer Institute, there is strong evidence that higher levels of physical activity are linked to lower risk of several types of cancer, including bladder cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, endometrial cancer. Some of the biological effects of exercise have been proposed to explain association with specific cancers. These include lowering the levels of sex hormones such as estrogen and growth factors that have been associated with cancer development and progression.
Preventing high blood levels of insulin, inducing inflammation. Improving immune system function, altering the metabolism of bile acids, decreasing exposure of the gastrointestinal tract to these suspected carcinogens.
Reducing the time it takes for food to travel through the digestive system, which decreases gastrointestinal tract exposure to possible carcinogens. Helping to prevent obesity. Diets that are low in vegetables, fruits, and whole grains and high in processed or red meats are linked with a number of cancers. A high salt diet is linked to gastric cancer, aflatoxin B1, a frequent food contaminant, with liver cancer, and butternut chewing with oral cancer. This may partly explain why gastric cancer is more common in Japan with its high salt diet and colon cancer is more common in the United States. From the data of the National Health Service of UK, 10% of cancers in male and 3% of cancers in females are attributed to alcohol exposure in Europe, especially liver and digestive tract cancers. The research also calculated alcohol attributable fractions relating to specific cancers. Upper digestive tract cancers, 44% for males and 25% for females. Liver cancer, 33% for males and 18% for females. Colorectal cancer, 17% for males and 4% for females. Female breast cancer, 5% of cases. The cancer burden could be reduced by lowering consumption to below the daily maximum limits defined in this study as 24 grams for men and 12 grams for women. Researchers have hypothesized multiple ways that alcohol may increase the risk of cancer, including metabolizing ethanol to acetaldehyde, which is a toxic chemical and a probable human carcinogen. Acetaldehyde can damage both DNA and proteins. High alcohol consumption can generate reactive oxygen species in this process, which can damage DNA, proteins, and lipids in the body through oxidation. Acetaldehyde can also impair the body's ability to break down and absorb a variety of nutrients that may be associated with cancer risk, including vitamin A, nutrients in the vitamin B complex, such as folate, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and carotenoids. Acetaldehyde increases blood levels of estrogen, which is linked to the risk of breast cancer. Alcoholic beverages may also contain a variety of carcinogenic contaminants that are introduced during fermentation and production, such as nitroamines, asbestos fibers, phenols, and hydrocarbons. Aldehyde dehydrogenase is enzymes critical for detoxification of endogenous and exogenous aldehyde substrates through NADP-positive dependent oxidation. It catalyzes the conversion of acetaldehyde to non-toxic acetic acid. ALDH2 polymerism is associated with alcohol-related cancers. The amino acid residue GLU or acetyl ALDH2, the abbreviation is ALDH2-1, can mutate to ALYS or derived ALDH2, also called ALDH2-2. For ALDH2-1 homozygote, the metabolic rate is the highest. For ALDH2-1 and ALDH2-2 heterozygote, the rate is in the middle. For ALDH2 homozygote, the rate is the lowest. This is an example that environmental factors and inherited factors work together in alcohol-related cancers. This is the end of this section. Thank you very much.